Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Myra from Low Carb Love. Now, most of you know I've lost over 100 pounds. So today I want to share with you 3 of my favorite snack ideas that you can make in under 5 minutes, okay? These are high protein, they're calorie conscious. These are snacks that you can have for a light lunch, a light dinner. If you get hungry, if you're kind of like craving something, you're a little hungry, you don't know what to make, you don't want to spend a ton of time in the kitchen, then these are gonna be your go-to, okay? I have everything laid out here so that you can kind of see what I'm putting together. But these here, think of like a BLT sandwich, but we're gonna make it low carb. We also have a Caprese salad, and then we also have the cucumber boats. So I'll kind of go over them as I make them, but we're gonna start off with our BLT sandwich, where we just have some lettuce, bacon, tomato, our eggs, and of course, our condiments, okay? So let me move this out of the way and we'll get started. Now, the hack here to make them low carb is that our bread is going to be our hard-boiled eggs. So we're gonna start by just cutting them in half. So this is our base right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with a little bit of mayo. Okay, this is an avocado based mayo. Now let's go ahead and go in with our bacon. Now we have our tomato. Honestly, what I would do if I didn't want to make them into sandwiches, I would just make them all open face. But we're gonna make them sandwiches because this is like a BLT sandwich. We have our romaine lettuce. We'll just put a little bit of mustard on this side of our bread. You're kidding me. All right, take 2. We have a different pepper grinder. Like, oh my God, that could have totally ruined my little sliders or my little BLT sandwiches had that been something else. Okay, but moving on, here we have the other side. So we're going to close it up. Okay, and this is what it's gonna look like basically. And it's so cute. If you've never tried making like a little sandwich like this, it's actually super delicious. You get, I don't know, for me, it's the textures, it's the flavors, everything just works so well together. It's almost like having, if you really think about it, like an egg salad, you know, like an egg salad, but deconstructed. It's like a deconstructed egg salad. But we're calling it a BLT because it does have bacon, lettuce, and tomato. We put all the fixins in it. And so this is just such a great snack. You can even meal prep this. This is one of the things that I love about some of these snacks that I'm showing you. You can make a lot of the ingredients on a Sunday night or even like on a Monday and then have them for the entire week. Hard boil your eggs, cook your chicken breast, like just make sure you have all the ingredients to make these things, and then that is how you're able to put them together under 5 minutes. If you already have your eggs boiled, how long is it gonna take you to grab a few slices of this? Your condiments, put it together. You know what I mean? Like it just makes life so much easier. So yes, it takes a little bit of time to prep some of these things at the beginning of the week, but throughout the week, it actually just saves you so much time. Just speaking from, from experience, I'm super busy. I have, mom life, I have work life, I have personal life. And so it just makes life just that much easier. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish putting them together, but this is basically our BLT sandwich here. All right guys, so before we move on to our next idea, I do want to remind you to stay hydrated. I am doing my lemon salt from Element. This is by far my favorite flavor now. I was stuck on the mango chili, but the lemonade salt just reminds me of a refreshing lemonade, but it gives me all the hydration my body needs. So I get 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium, which is not only great for your essential electrolytes, but it's also great for hormonal regulation, which I feel like it's one of the things that is overlooked the most when it comes to electrolytes. Right now, Element is giving a free sample pack, which includes their 4 most popular flavors. You get 2 of each flavor in the packet with any purchase. So I will leave that linked in the description below, or you can even type in drinklmnt.com/low carb love. So either one of those will get you the free sample pack, okay? So cheers, I'm going to try to drink as much as I can because I am slacking on my water today. Okay, so let's move on to our Caprese salad. Okay, so for our caprese bowl, we're gonna start off with our spring mix. You can do your greens of choice, but I feel like a spring mix just makes it look really nice. And it also just adds a little more than using like iceberg or using like a romaine. So you can do something like this. You could also do arugula. You could do maybe like some spinach or like a mix of them. But I feel like this one here is the 50-50, okay? 50-50 blend. Remember when I was talking about meal prepping some of your main ingredients? This is one of those recipes. Like if you already have your chicken breast cooked and just stored in the fridge, for a recipe like this, boom, get it out, dice it up. That's exactly what I did. This was already in my fridge because I do meal prep a lot of my stuff. So get this diced up. It took me what, a minute to dice it. But if I had to cook it right now, then this process would be like a whole 10-minute process, okay? So what I'm gonna do is place it right in the middle, okay? And this is gonna add obviously a lot of protein. So this is more of an actual meal. Like you could totally do this for a solid lunch. You could do this for just like a really good dinner. And it could be a snack. I think this is a little more than just a snack though. Like if I ate this, I'd be full for a few hours. So it's not something that's just gonna like hold me over. This is definitely gonna be like more of a meal. But the point here is how easy it is to make. Literally, even with me talking to you and everything, I'm gonna get this done in less than 5 minutes. So then we have, let's do our tomato. So then for our tomatoes, these are just some cherry tomatoes. Okay, so we're just gonna place them here on the side of our chicken. Look at that, and you can add as little or as much as you want. I just think they look so pretty. I love me, might as well just use all of them. I love my salad with a good amount of tomatoes, as long as it's balanced by cheese. So I can't eat tomatoes by themselves, but if it's balanced with like a creamy component, then we're all good. So these are just like fresh mozzarella balls. Get them at my local store. And so these, I'm just gonna place them right on the other side. So we have our mozzarella cheese, then we have our chicken and our tomatoes, okay? You can actually share this. Like this is a big salad. And then I do have some fresh basil that I cut. Okay, so we have our fresh basil that's just gonna go right on top of everything. So this is some extra virgin olive oil. Do a little drizzle. This is a high quality olive oil, okay? So this is yummy to go right over your tomatoes, your chicken, your cheese. And then we have some glaze, and they do have low sugar glaze. So if you're someone that really wants to watch out for your sugars, they do have a glaze that is no sugar added. Okay, look at that. And finish it off with a little bit of salt. This looks better than like a restaurant quality salad. A salad like this at one of our local restaurants here would cost well over $25. And this is just something that's delicious. It is clean. You know exactly what you're putting into your body. It's ready in less than 5 minutes and it's super nutritious. It's just like a win-win across the board. Okay, so 2 down, last one to go. So this one here is one of my favorites. I love making cucumber boats. So I do egg salad, chicken salad, tuna salad. In this case, these are buffalo chicken boats. And guys, just know that there are so many options out there. I have an entire ebook that has everything in there, from easy snacks, lunch ideas, dinners, desserts. If you're having issues with weight loss, or you're just like not knowing where to start, or you feel like you're stuck, or you know anyone that is in that place, then I will leave my meal plan linked in the description below. Recipes like this make your life so much easier, okay? They are super, super simple. Look at this. We're gonna throw everything right into this bowl. So this here is the chicken that I meal prepped. I just kind of shredded it. You could also use rotisserie chicken for something like this, but we're gonna toss that right into our bowl. This is our protein. We always want to make sure that we have our protein. Then I have some softened cream cheese. Okay, so that's what is going to kind of bind it together. It's gonna give it like a nice creaminess. And then we have our buffalo sauce, okay? And pour a little in there, give it a good mix. And if we need more, then we will add more. But I like to use cream cheese. You could also use mayonnaise. You can use Greek yogurt. If you wanna add even more protein to it, you can do that. I've already cut my cucumbers. I just used an English cucumber. Cut it in half. I kind of took a little, probably a little more than I usually do of the insides, just so that it can like get a good amount of meat. Okay, so now that's probably what takes the longest from this, is just cutting, you know, what do you call it? Like de-seeding, I guess, our cucumber. And now we're just gonna go in and fill it with our protein. Okay, and this is something, again, think light lunch. This is gonna hold you off until your dinner. This is, you know, this is something like maybe it's hot outside and you just don't feel like turning on the stove. I don't know, just maybe you're craving buffalo chicken and you don't wanna go eat fried chicken. Then you can make something like this and it's going to satisfy your craving. So now we have our little boats all set. You can literally eat them just as is, no problem. But we're gonna take it one extra step. We can add a little bit of some Mexican blend cheese. Okay, just a little, like a little drizzle. Do you need it? Probably not, but I already have it here, so we might as well just add it. And then we do our green onion. And you can do one of two things. You can eat as is. You can finish it off with a little bit more buffalo sauce, or you can even go in with a little ranch. And there we have it. Look at that. This is a great lunch, high in protein. It has good healthy fats. This is gonna like make you feel nice and full and satiated, not like a bag of chips, not like a little protein bar. Like this is real food, you know what I mean? And this is what we should be opting for. Like if you are on a weight loss journey, if you're someone that's trying to stay on track, if you are trying to see results, you're trying to see that scale move, focus on whole foods, like real foods. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I never eat chips and I never do this or that. I do. Okay, I am not that person. Like there's a lot of people out there that eat very strict and hey, it works for them. I'm more of a, you know, balanced type of person. I'm like, hey, I wanna see the results, but I still wanna live my life. So I'm more of like in the middle. If it's my birthday, I'm gonna indulge. If it's a holiday, if we're celebrating something, like I'm gonna have some of my favorite foods, but 90% of the time I eat whole foods. And that's why I'm able to see the results that I want. I'm able to maintain my weight. I'm not even someone that goes to the gym on a daily basis. I'm not proud of that. I'm trying to get back into the gym, okay? I am trying to be consistent, but I just wanna be honest. Like your food is so important. Like you can make so much progress just by focusing on your food, okay? So remember, my meal plan is linked in the description below, and these ideas here are going to help you so much. They are so easy. They're ready in less than 5 minutes. They taste delicious, and it just gives you variety. It gives you, you know, like different options whenever you are maybe not craving some ground beef. You know, maybe you're not craving steak and eggs. This is something that you know that you can prep, that you can make super quick. It's a light meal, but it's still gonna nourish your body, and it's done in less than 5 minutes. So anyway, all the recipes, they're super simple. I'll leave them in the description below for you. If you like this video, show me some love. And please don't forget, share this video, share my meal plan with friends and family, whether they are just starting their weight loss journey. Things like this could be super helpful for them. But thank you so much for being here. I love you, and I'll see you on my next video. Mwah.